lots going on in my own personal life in the last couple of weeks. The Bucks, and only 7 days ago or so, another family member of mine, my father, passed away. He was like a hero to me. He taught me right. Makes me think a lot about my own mortality. I used to think I was so invincible, you know. Sometimes I do feel that way still. But time catches up with everyone, and it caught me for sure. I know that truly I am not invincible. But one thing that I do know, everything that I have left in me, I'm bringing to Revolution. And it's going to meet you face to face, you Bucks. You have a fight on your hands. The fight of your life.
Yo, party peeps, what is up? It's your boy, the best Gabe in the biz. Another solid episode of Dynamite on the Road to Revolution is officially in the books, and a lot of stuff went down. First off, Christian Cage, once again, he got somebody about their dead dad, and once again, it was phenomenal. Is Ric Flair about to turn on Sting and cost him his final match in just under 2 weeks at Revolution? And what a freaking promo by Wardlow. I am ready to see this man get back to being pushed to the moon and beyond. Guys, don't worry. Everything that happened here on Dynamite tonight, you're going to hear right here and right now. So get ready to like and hit that subscribe button. You know you want to, because the newest episode of The Gift of Gabe covering tonight's Dynamite starts, I'm thinking, right about, now. Okay, guys, so a lot of stuff went down here on Dynamite. We had championship matches, huge promos, big matchups, all to build towards Revolution, which is under 2 weeks away. It is next Sunday. Greensboro Coliseum, Sting's final match, and a championship match that got added. Christian Cage, father of the century, the greatest TNT champion of all time, the leader of the patriarchy, the patriarch of AEW, will defend the TNT title against Daniel Garcia. Well-deserved, 1000%. Do cut a great promo about getting this opportunity, and had a great response to what Christian Cage said about his dead father. Christian got him again. He always gets you. And I love it how every time, dude, he's slow with it. He's drags it out, to build it up. And then he's like, your father is dead. Every time it hits the mark. Every freaking time. I swear, if I was in the background with part of Patriarch, I'd be like, he got your ass. I'm like, he got you. Your father's dead. He's dead. Got him again. I'd be instigating so freaking bad. I love it. But then Garcia's response was great. He's like, you mentioned my dead father again. Why don't you come back down here to this ring and I'll bury you in the ground right next to him. And I'm like, dude, that's fighting words. Let's go. Garcia, Christian Cage at Revolution. I am all kinds of for it. They said, Adam Copeland is out of action. So I'm curious. I mentioned it before. Could this possibly be meaning that Adam Copeland will be returning at Revolution to screw Christian Cage out of the TNT Championship and help Daniel Garcia win? Personally, I would be all for that. Give Garcia the championship and then, just let Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, finish it out, just personal. And then the rivalry finishes itself out, and honestly, everybody wins. But don't get me wrong, I am in no way, shape, or form going into this match doubting my father, Christian Cage, the greatest TNT champion of all time. Until all is said and done, I'm going to keep believing, because there's a reason why the man has been on the mountaintop ever since the very first episode of Collision. The dude is the greatest champion to ever grace the TNT freaking network. So Daniel Garcia, you're going to have to pull out more than just some awesome dance moves in order to knock down Christian Cage, because He is our father. He is the patriarch, leader of the patriarchy. He is the almighty dead father mocker, Christian Cage. Guys, it is all being built up less than 2 weeks from tonight. Revolution, Sting's final match. Sting and Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks. It has been made official. Saw a little graphic tonight. It will be a tornado tag team match. Not surprised. You know, Indies to no DQ. They'll fly all over the place. Yes, and I mean Sting too, because he likes to jump off stuff. God bless him. It'll be the last time. So God, imagine what the hell he's gonna do in this. So that match is gonna be great. But Ric Flair returned tonight, and he had a little conversation with the Bucks. But before then, was talking with Renee, and he's like, "I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to be more involved with Sting and his retirement." He's like, I have no gripe against him. I'm just a little disappointed." Went to the Bucks. Matthew and Nicholas, get it right, you're getting fined. And, they had a little conversation behind closed doors. It's always been a possibility, thinking about it. Could Ric Flair, in the same arena where he and Sting had their legendary match at Clash of the Champions over the NWA World Championship, could he be costing Sting his final match? Could the dirtiest player in the game hit one last dirty play and just go boom, low blow to Sting and help the Young Bucks win the AEW tag team titles? Could that mean Ric Flair is going to be the manager of the Young Bucks afterwards? I'm very, curious about that. Personally, I can understand if you're like, the argument we don't need to see Ric Flair after Revolution, because I get that, once Sting's final match is done and over with, but he's been missing for like 3 or 4 weeks. So in some ways, it's like, he wasn't 100% needed, until he actually got to the match. But I could also 100% see Matthew and Nicholas, because they're just that smart of EVPs. So lucky. Best job in the world. You guys are doing great, just like everybody else is. I could totally see them using Ric Flair to help them win the titles. And then, the next Dynamite, just, kicking him to the curb. And that's pretty much it. If they want, they could segue from that into Darby finding a partner to try to go after the tag titles, because Darby will be pissed. And, all that. So, I can see it going either way, but look, the EVPs are walking out of Revolution with those tag team championships unless something crazy happens. But no matter what happens, it's going to be a great match. And Sting's had a little bit of a rough time. His father passed away. Rest in peace to Sting's father. But dude is going to go out with a bang and give us a performance of a lifetime that we will never forget, to cap off a career of all kinds of legendary moments that we will never forget, because he is the icon of not just WWE, WCW, or AEW, just a pro wrestling, period. And Bucks is now more personal than ever. So get ready, because I've said it before and I'm going to keep saying it over and over. March 3rd, it's showtime. Guys, tonight, on a night where we had multiple great matches, from, virtuosos and timeless performances from Miss Toni Storm, and an awesome main event between guys that swerve when they drive, are crowned kings of television and of the world title mountain, and how Hangman Cowboy Adam Page shits, of all that happened and went down. Wardlow came out tonight and delivered an amazing promo. First off, I just want to say something right now. It's not all of you, but the dumb WWE cucks right now, that were like, oh, they can't keep the AEW can't keep WWE out of their mouths because they mentioned CM Punk. Dude, okay, one, he was part of their history. In a point like that, he's going to get mentioned. You have no choice. He mentioned them perfectly in that narrative, because he mentioned 3 dudes who he not only beat, but beat their asses. CM Punk. He mentioned about beating him up so bad his body's still messed up. Talked about MJF. Beat his ass so badly on multiple accounts to where he's not even here right now. And then he beat Samoa Joe, the current AEW World Champion, the last time they fought in a title match at last year's Revolution for the TNT Championship. It fit the narrative perfectly. And it was a great freaking promo that really... I've always loved Wardlow. We've always loved Wardlow. But it felt like it had lost some steam over the last little while, maybe a year or so. But it looks like they are finally ready, rightfully, to get him back on track. And it got me fired up yeah, Wardlow, that was a fucking great promo. God, it was freaking awesome. It's time to go war, because this is Wardlow's world. And to you idiots that are like, oh, you dumb tribalists, you think it's funny when CM Punk because he has done it twice. But back when he first came back, and then during the freaking press conference for WrestleMania, making jokes about backstage fights. You think that's so funny? I saw it, and then you guys will backtrack with this. Like, you're dumb tribalists. Shut the actual F up. The point of the promo was, it was awesome. Wardlow is back on the attack. I could totally see him going for the AEW World Championship now. If there is a possible rumored April new pay-per-view for AEW coming, I could totally see him just going right in that direction. I'm ready to see the War Machine back in action, going straight to the top. Let's freaking go. And in terms of all you guys that are trying to hate on the amazing promo, if you're in that dumbass minority, this is my only comment really for you fools.
You stupid dick!
Okay, you guys, that is Dynamite. We are done. Put it in the rearview mirror. We are done. I mentioned before, after the Raw video, there will be no more videos for the rest of, the week. SmackDown is taped. I won't be watching because I'm gonna have to catch some Z's a little early, because I'm gonna have to wake up early, just like all of you guys are, for the Elimination Chamber, 5 in the morning. We got the men's and women's Elimination Chambers. Who's going to WrestleMania? Well, it's a little more complicated for Drew, because even though he's going to win, Sammy's going to be in there too, and he is going to win the World Championship at WrestleMania because it's destiny. But I digress. We have Mommy Rhea Ripley defending against the irresistible force, Nia Jax. Mommy is literally going to be in her house of Perth, Australia, this Saturday night. We got the Grayson Waller effect with the Aussie icon Grayson Waller and his home turf too, with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and the world champion Seth freaking Rollins. And then Judgment Day will defend against New Catch Republic's Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate for the tag team championships. Guys, it is all going down. It's going to be crazy. It is the last stop on the road to WrestleMania. And then just that very next Sunday, like I said, it's Revolution. So many matches are lined up, and we're not even close to finishing out the card yet. It's going to be fantastic. You're not going to want to miss any of these shows, and you're certainly not going to want to miss what your boy, the best Gabe in the biz, has to say afterwards. Let's enjoy these last 2 crazy weeks from both WWE and AEW, because they're the last big stops before the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania in Philly. And I cannot freaking wait. So guys, get some rest, get all the energy out, catch some Z's, get ready to wake up early in the morning, whether you got to grab a Dunkin' coffee or whatever. Get ready to rock and roll at 5, 2, 12, whatever time it is for you when you're watching it, and get ready to watch the Elimination Chamber as we begin to close out the road to WrestleMania 40. But until then, you guys, I hope you enjoyed Dynamite, and I will see you guys after the Elimination Chamber on Saturday morning. Deuces, buces.
Yeah!